Hey everyone, I'm going to do a video on how to reinstall a fuel tank on a Jeep TJ the right way. As you can see here, the carriage bolts that are in the frame, the cross member, are wallowed out. Out of 7, I got 3 of them that are bad. So I'm going to pop these out, install some nut certs, and then reinstall a new the fuel tank with a new skid plate as well. Alright, well, I ran into another problem while I was under here. The T for the fuel return snapped off in the line as the tank was coming down. I was a little too forceful trying to get that hose off. It twisted it, snapped. But an easy way to get that broken piece of the T out is just to screw a screw in there and then gently work it out. That way you don't have to split the hose or try to get that out of there. So hopefully that helps in case you run into this too. Those T's are kind of brittle. Alright, the next part is to drill out these holes. So took a bit slightly larger than this M8 nut cert here. Sometimes they're called rivnuts, or a blind rivet nut. There's a lot of names for these things, but essentially it's just a little collar. It's threaded. This area crushes down on the back side of the cross member and creates a blind nut up in there. So you press them in. I pound them up with a hammer to make sure they're nice and tight. That way I don't have to worry about it spinning out. But really all you got to do is you get it up in there, take your riv nut tool, you thread it up in there, and it's really just like a rivet. It takes a good bit of pressure to get it to get started, so I try to thread it up just a little bit so I don't have to crank it all the way down. Push up on it. And it's tight right there, just a little bit. I'm going to pull the handles apart, thread it up a little bit more. And just keep doing that until I can feel it crushed against the backside. That's it. Alright, well, I've got all 7 nut certs installed. You can see the 4 across the back here. Bolt goes right up in there. I'm going to use a lock washer and a flat washer just to keep it tight on there. While it's off, I'm going to clean up some of this corrosion, spray some truck bed liner under here. But hopefully this gives you an idea of what you can do to make your job a little bit easier when you're putting this thing back up. It didn't take that long, maybe 20-30 minutes to drill out all the holes, install the nut certs. So it's a pretty easy project. You can take care of it on an afternoon. But hopefully, like I said, hopefully it helps, and thanks for watching.